Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Quarter Acre Homestead. Today I'm going to show you how I start my tomatoes indoors from seed and how you can save a lot of money doing so. It's a lot of fun, and so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing you want to consider is when should you plant your tomatoes indoors. So I like my tomatoes to grow indoors for about 6 weeks. So here in Washington State, we are zone 8B, and it works well to plant tomatoes out in the garden about the beginning of May. All danger of frost is pretty much gone, and it's just warm enough that the tomatoes can do well outside beginning first, second week of May. So I go back from that date about 6 weeks to the middle of March. So around March 15th is when I like to plant my tomatoes. So go ahead and maybe talk to gardeners around where you live, or talk to a garden center. Find out when is the best time to plant tomatoes into your garden, and then you'll want to start your seeds about 6 weeks earlier indoors. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a seed tray with about, I think about 18 spaces to plant seeds, and it's a really pretty small seed tray. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to take my tray indoors, put it on a shelf pretty high up in my kitchen where it's nice and warm, 72 degrees or warmer, to help those seeds sprout. Again, it's a small seed tray, so there's not a lot of room for the roots to grow. So after about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll actually transplant each of those seedlings into its own 4-inch pot. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's my supplies. I think I told you wrong about how big my seed tray is. That looks like, about 26 slots for tomatoes, it looks like. So I have my tray, I have some potting mix. This is the Black Gold brand, and it's called Natural and Organic Potting Soil Plus Fertilizer. And I have had great success just planting my seeds right into that. You can use any kind of potting soil from the store, or you can look up online how to make your own. I've had great success with this one. I watch for it to go on sale at high school pharmacy. And then I have my seeds. So I have some I've bought from Territorial. I have some tomatoes, actually heirloom tomatoes I saved last year, and so I put them on like napkins and wrapped them up. I have the names written down in there. I'm actually starting these tomatoes a little bit earlier than normal, because I am starting some for someone who has a greenhouse. So tomatoes can go into their greenhouse about a month earlier. So I'm actually starting these in February, and then in March, like I mentioned before, I will start my tomatoes for my own garden. Alright, let's go ahead and fill our seed tray with soil, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so we go ahead and fill up our tray with potting soil and tap it a little bit. You want to make sure that it's all packed down in there, and then we'll top that off. And then what I'm going to do is take a pencil and just put a small hole in the center of each one for my seeds. And then we'll go ahead and start planting them. Alright, so we'll take our pencil and actually, you know what? This soil's a little bit light and dry right now. What I'm going to do is take the garden hose and quickly water this down, and then put my holes in. Alright, so we want to make sure this soil is completely saturated. It'll all drain out the bottom, but we do want it to be moist. So we'll saturate it, and then the extra water will drain off. Alright, that looks good. Then we'll go ahead and put our hole in each one. So for tomatoes, you want to go about a 1/4 inch deep. And then we'll go ahead and plant our seeds. Alright, so there you have it. That's how to start your own tomato seeds indoors. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please comment, send me an email. It's really amazing how fast tomatoes can grow. You can plant just this little tiny seed, and within a few months you have a big bush, and a little while later you have just tons of juicy, sweet, red tomatoes. It's just a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Please like the video, subscribe, that helps me out. I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day.